So I want to talk about the 300th episode of Bob Burgers, which is also the season 16 premiere called Grand Pre-Opening. And let me tell you right now, this has to be one of the best episodes I've ever seen on a television show. Because this episode is so well done on so many levels, and it gives us exactly what we're looking for in a Bob's Burger show. And I feel like it's a love letter to the fans to let them know, I know that even though we are on season 16, I still know why you come here and what you love. Let's get into it. So what this episode does is it gives us a flashback. It lets us know Bob and Linda and the family's origin story. And we already knew that the opening of the store was important because we see it in every single episode, but we really didn't know why and what the significance was. Well, this episode gives that to us. And it gives us comedy, it gives us music, it gives us that wonderful family dynamic that makes you say, aw. I'm not going to go through the entirety of the episode play by play. Instead, I'm going to tell you all the significant points that I loved about it. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it and come back here because I guess there's a little bit of spoilers. But the episode opens with Bob at a conundrum, at a crossroads, because for the first time in the entire time he's had the store for more than 14 years, he plans to raise the price of a burger by $1, which good for you for keeping the price down even though inflation's a real thing. But it's a milestone, it's a big thing. And how they do this episode is really clever because it's a flashback, but really it's done by the kids and they're in the basement singing this song about the origin story of this. They call it The Time the Restaurant Took Down Ruined the Lives of Two Generations, them and their parents. And they're kind of singing about what happened, and we're seeing Bob and Linda reminisce about what happened. So all the way spliced through are these little songs kind of narrating. So we get to see what happened 14 years ago, back when Bob and Linda were first looking into buying the store. We get a glimpse of their lives, and after seeing that glimpse, the Bob and Linda that we know now and the Belcher family makes so much more sense and why they're so passionate about what they do. Essentially, the situation is this. Bob and Linda are newlyweds, and they are working at jobs that they absolutely hate. Linda is, I believe, maybe the secretary or the desk receptionist at some very boring insurance company, and Bob is a line cook at a restaurant that he's not passionate about. And they are in positions that the Bob and Linda that we know now would absolutely hate. She's at a place where she doesn't get to have fun. She doesn't have control over her day. She doesn't get to say hi to people and say hi back and have all her fun Linda hijinks. She's just supposed to clock in and be a robot, and that's not Linda. And Bob makes surf and turf every day. He hates it. Look at this. All that stuff in the line. There's no creativity. There's no love. There's no Bob Burger the Day thing. They are whittling away in silent desperation. And here's the incredible thing about their story. This is so common. This is so real. This is almost as real as a TV show is ever going to get because most people's lives go like this. You are just stuck in a job. Maybe you move up. Maybe you go to another thing, but you're not living your dream. You're not living your passion. And Linda realizes we are not living the lives that we really, really want to. You're exhausted at the end of the day. I'm not having fun at work. Boy, what are we doing? And I absolutely freaking love this scene. I love this scene so much. The one where Linda's talking about what her dream is. Because we see it as Bob's Burgers. We know he loves the burger place. He loves the passion. He's at the forefront of the show in that manner. But we get to see like, this is my dream too. This is what I love and I want to change people's lives. And I know you're going to do that. That's why I hitched my wagon on you. Let's do this thing. And they find the dream place, the place that we know and love, and they risk everything. They bet all the nest egg money they have on buying this place and putting their dreams into this place. And a part that I really like is Speedo Guy, because he's almost a footnote in this show, this Speedo Guy. You've seen him on the show skating by and he'll say something on the fly like, see you later. But in this episode, at the beginning, we see him walking by saying, I'm not cut out to be a trial lawyer. I'm not living the life that I want to either. I feel uncomfortable in my life. And when they finally do open the restaurant, and he has some of their burger, and he says, this is the best burger. This burger has changed my life. I feel like a different person. Feeling brand spanking new, he leaves the restaurant. Next to them, there's a man's swimsuit store. And since Bob's Burger got him feeling brand new, he found a new himself. He did what Linda wanted the place to do, which is change somebody's life. And we can see that at the very least, those delicious burgers have changed at least one person's life. There's a whole heck of a lot to love in this episode, but one of the things I absolutely love is the ending sequence where it shows stints of the kids growing up in the restaurant, and it shows why that family is so close knit. Those kids aren't like the regular TV show, they hate each other. They grew up with each other because they love each other. They were in the restaurant and they had to help out. They were poor. They didn't have rich kid money enough to go out and be bad. No, they had to be bad at home with each other. And so we see Tina taking care of Gene in the restaurant. That's where they grew up. Gene and Tina playing. All the little kids playing in the restaurant. And we see them piece by piece by piece growing up, having fun, and having a real good life. All the way up to the beautiful, wonderful family that we see today.